Right, today we're going to replace the CV joint boot. That's the thing that we are replacing, because if you watch the previous videos, the first part, when I was working on the EGR, I find out, no, it was the second part, part 2, I find out that this thing is broken, so I'm going to put a new one, because if you don't put a new one and you keep driving, you're going to kill the CV joint. So the best thing is do it ASAP, and we're going to do that. So we start first with removing this lock here, because there is a big bolt, no, big nut that we have to remove there. Then we can remove the wheel. If you remove the wheel first, it's going to spin, so it's best to remove it while the wheel is in, so that it does, the wheels doesn't spin when you turn the nut. Okay, so we're going to do that. Right, there they are. This is the lock. This is the one that holds this nut here. So we're going to get a socket, and then we remove this. Right, the socket is here, is socket number 36, but it's a little bit loose though, so it could be 36 and a half. I don't think 35 will go there, so that's the one there. So you turn it anti-clockwise. Okay, it has to go back this way. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove it. Right, it's coming out. There we go. So just about here, because we're going to hit it to go there, so it's best to leave the nut here so we don't damage the threads. Okay, so now the wheel can come out. Right, the wheel is out, and I've secured it as I normally do, and I still have the jack here. So now we're going to remove 1, 2, so that this thing comes this way. We want it to fall this way. We may also remove this, so that because this also will stop it. Yeah, we will remove that and this too. I hope we can remove this without having to remove the ball joint at the bottom there, this. But if it doesn't come out, we will remove this. Okay, sometimes when you do this will fall this way, and you don't have to remove the ball joint. So that will remove, and maybe the caliper as well will remove. Okay, as you can see there, it is, the boot is split. Look, it's split. So okay, yeah, we managed to remove that, and I was told that this is getting too old, and the caliper, which I'm hanging it here, so there is the CV joint. This thing managed to slide out. Okay, so as you can see, it's badly damaged, split. And I just changed this 2 years ago, and it's now gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these clips, remove the boot from the CV joint, then knock the CV joint off the drive shaft. Knock it with a hammer off the drive shaft. Remove this, put a new one, put grease. Okay, so the clips first, so that we can knock this thing out. Right, we remove the CV joint boot. It's here. So now to remove this, you have to hit it here with a hammer. Okay, that's the only way it comes out. There's no any other way. So you have to hit it very hard with a hammer, but make sure you don't damage it. Okay, because we want the CV boot to come back in here, so it needs to be knocked hard here, then it just falls off. Okay, I'll try to get my helper to film while I'm doing this. There it is. Hit it here. Hammer right here. Move back a little bit. Alright guys, we managed to remove this. Even though it was a battle, it wouldn't come out, so hitting it with the hammer wasn't working. So what we did was we used this, we put it here like so. Okay, one of these and two of these, one clipping here and the other one clipping close to the CV joint here. All right, then we took this and then put between them tools, and then we hit it with a hammer between them, because of here is going up, them tools wouldn't go backwards. So as we put this here and we hit with the hammer like this, it slid out. But it was a pain for it to come out. My goodness, I kept on hitting and hitting. So only using these by clamping here and hitting, instead of hitting this way, hitting down, it managed to slide out. So now I'm going to start putting everything back again. We're starting first with this boot. Okay, we're going to slide it in there and then put back the CV joint. Hold the camera. There's a camera this side, don't hide it. Okay, so here we clean here. What I've learned with the CV joints, okay, what they do is they will clip them right here. I think it's best you push it and clip it right here, not far away there, so that it's not, when it's in there, it's not like that. You want it to be like this as much as possible, because if it's like this, as you turn, there's less strain on it. If it's already like this and you turn, as you can see here, it's already been pulled. But when it's like this, you turn, the wheel is not being pulled too hard. Okay, so just clean all this. There's this little clip, it's the one that holds the CV joint, this little clip here. So that's how it is. And here it needs cleaning very hard, like so. Then you get the boot in there, like so. So up to somewhere here. And then the CV joint, this, we put grease inside. There it is, full of grease. And this is my helper. Hi. Say hi, helper. Hi. So he came to help me, hearing me hitting and hitting. So he thought, Dad, can I come help you? So we're going to put this back in there. Hold this. Yeah, film this. All right, we put back the CV joint and the boot is on top again. And again, as I said here, normally you'll clip it on this line, but I think it's best you move it that way so that just so that it doesn't overstretch a lot when you turn. As you can see here, it's not strained too much, so it's better this way. Okay, now I'm gonna put the clips that holds it in place. Okay, right, we've put everything now back in. There it is, the CV joint boot. So everything is good. All we have to do is put the wheel back, then tighten this one. All right,